Alright, folks, this is a little private video for... he's probably gonna be a frequent guest on the channel. His name's Logan. I'm gonna let him choose his own name. And it can't be Distant Logan. Don't be friggin' doing Distant Junior or no friggin' Closer or nothing like that. You know, actually Closer would be kind of funny, but so this is your ride. Ready? Right here we have a Stingray. Everything looks to be the same tires that came on it, but they don't look bad. It's 57 507. You got a 24-inch rim by 21, I can't see, 10 maybe. The rubber's kind of malnourished, but it's the tight group wire spokes. Got yourself a little piston jug for front cap, spot for a headlight. The clutch is it was frozen up a bit, and it's moving now, but I wouldn't trust that. And I think clutch cable, you're gonna need a throttle cable, and I guess the whole mechanism, because they're cheap enough. You can just get a whole eBay replacement throttle, and it's plug and play. You just where's the line go? You got risers too, bud. I wish I didn't get rid of my handlebars now. The ape hangers for the motorcycle, I should have thrown those on here and sold those ones. They were only like $100, so we get you more. So we got some wires unhooked here, and that must be kill switch, right? Nope, that is going right to the throttle. That is kill switch. They just plug into, like, goddamn headlight. So that's what sucks about these fucking headlights and running a phone. Dude, I'm over this shit. Hang on, let me get my fucking flashlight. This about as fucking stupid as it gets right here. Trying to get a headlight to do a damn ring camera job. Or a ring light, rather. Where the fuck did I just put my flashlight? Jesus, Logan, you got me all messed up, bud. Alright, yeah, look at that. Oh. Okay, so your plugins just go in right there. What's kind of awesome is you got a custom exhaust, but it's also probably gonna need some kind of work. No expansion chamber, and that's kind of the issue that I'm facing for you. And if you notice, the motor's been sat on a plate that was what do you call it? Custom made. Your chain is a monster. It goes inside this case is a gear, just like a dirt bike. You know, it's turning. You got chain in, chain out, right? And she goes all the way back to yesterday. It looks like we got a little clearance interference problem, you know. Good problem to have. This is gonna be a fun thing for you to work on. Your chain tensioners, your back tires, pretty well weather checked, but it's not gonna be holding up much weight, so you get a good 30, 40, 50 miles or so on tar, but not really exactly sure how much that tire would cost. I can't imagine it'd be too much. Custom exhaust hanger. And these things, bud, these things are important. If you even get any kind of wrong slack, I don't know how else to put it better, but wrong slack up there, the chain will bind, lock everything up, and it's game over. You're gonna pull that cap off, or that plate off, and just pedal the dog piss out of it. There's no other way to put it. I have enough gas, 2-stroke mix to, man, that stove is smoking off. I'm gonna stop using oil to light it. Or, not oil, 2-stroke. Well, yeah, the oil. And, oh, you get 2 valve caps the same way. She's a Harley Davidson, bud. I'm gonna wait till I'm off camera to dig all that stuff apart. Get you a brand new carburetor, because it didn't come with one. Throttle cable depending. Probably gonna have to change the slide inside, because I think this is for a oh Lord, what's it called? Fucking snowblower. There we go. Or goddamn, rototiller. There, same thing. They're just. I think this one was off the rototiller. He had 2 different ones. He said, "Yeah, grab the rototiller one." Is this one it? Sure. So I took it. It's fuel in, no fuel return. You got a throttle adjustment. That's that screw. And this one is a vent, not an adjustment. That's your only adjustment, is that throttle screw on the carburetor. Choke, obviously. You know how to run that. And you can use the throttle cable. There'll be an adjuster out here and one up by your handlebar. I'm looking at a spray painted plug, so I'd have to pull that apart to find out exactly what it is. But I know you and Brandon, you guys love the pink, right? So you get a little pink in there. Peanut tank is pretty friggin' ready for some paint, but what it isn't is cracked and leaking that I can see, because they usually, right around these studs that come out of the tank, they're such piss poor welds that they never last. As soon as you get these up and going, your first thing is to order a new gas tank and upgrade it. Don't get another one. What I'm really impressed with is you got a stand, not a kickstand, but an actual stand, and that's friggin' phenomenal. The brake shoes are, yeah. I haven't turned the back tire yet, because the clutch was frozen, so I couldn't really turn it. And I don't think it has front brakes, does it? I'm not seeing anything to come down here, but it does have highway pegs. There you go. Friggin' thanks, whoever said that in the background. Oh man, that thing, she's a little unbalanced in the front, so there's probably going to be some alignment process, but I bet the guy I sold the handlebars to will end up wanting to trade for these, so it's on you. You remember what the handlebars look like, and if not, I'll send you a picture. I haven't checked in the hole. Let me put something down until the cap looks alright. Tank's looking clean. Utilize the beam of God right quick. Yeah, tank's looking clean, but there's those spot welds. And it's right around the edges of the spot welds that they leak, just before it starts making a color. It's just the vibration cracks them, and yeah, you see that obvious rim going all the way around just before the areola of the weld. She's honestly, I don't have a really good scale to tell you. It's longer than I am tall, but it's just short. And you know what? To actually give you a scale, hold on. Where's my fucking stand? I know I have it here somewhere. Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Where'd I put it? Oh, look what the mice did. Fucking ate my sleeping bag, all the shit. And then I did that, dropped the torch on it. You'll see the video in a minute. Or you probably already did. It's getting uploaded right now while I'm recording this. Where the... Oh, Jesus, right in front of me. Well, that helped. Miserable. I'll do you a favor, bud. I'll show you how badass you could look if you just practice buying stuff on eBay. Alright, give me that. Wow. I almost knocked the whole thing over. That would have been embarrassing. Raw. Jeez, that stove, man. All I can smell is a wood stove. I think when I ran from the cops, which is dumb, don't ever do. This was the mask I was wearing when I did it. And because it's so small, I can't even barely get the thing to sandwich, so you might end up with this one. I might have to go back to Deadpool. So just to give you a size comparison. Holy God, this is tiny. And when you're cruising, you can put your feet up here. You can let go and steer with your feet. This thing's gonna be awesome. Hell, I might give you the motorcycle and keep this. I've been riding in the winter and it or in the snow rather, and it has a back tire that's balder than I was during chemo. And people are freaking out because I'm riding in no helmet. Because it's America. But, oh come on, you gotta stand next to it, and I do it every time. Same way with mine when I used to put them on. But, I wanna know if yes, that's a back tire turning right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can wedge this puppy in correctly. Alright. That, my friend, is progress. Let's see if we can get a couple of revolutions out of the motor. Oh yeah, she's got some compression. Holy frig. Geez, I think that's got more compression than the dirt bike. So, the dirt bike has a kickstart, right? What you do with this is you start pedaling with it and you dump the clutch. Like you're pedaling with the clutch in, right? You get up to speed and you dump the clutch and it'll start dragging the motor over. Give it a little gas that ain't there, and it'll catch and because it's two-stroke doesn't like to run without, heating the motor. You just pull over to the side, let it idle for 4 or 5 minutes, not even actually. This thing's so tiny that they heat up pretty well. What you are gonna need is a different filter, because this is a side stem and I don't think I can turn that one to be side. That one's just down, and that's like when you have like a flute, blow across the flute and it says, but you blow at the flute and it doesn't make a sound, right? Well, that's what we're trying to do, not make a sound, because air turbulence in these is not detrimental, but like defeating itself. Are all those bolts gone? Yeah. Nope. There's two. Oh, yeah. They're all three in there. For a second there, I thought all those bolts were gone. I was like, how in the hell is that pulling the clutch then? That has just popped right off. You're going to lose a lot of little parts on this because this thing is going to vibrate like it's... like that was its sole purpose. I don't know. I kind of like the thing, man. I'm a huge fan of motorized bicycles, as you can see from my other channels. I pretty much dedicated one channel to just motorized bicycles, and I think I'm gonna go try to get back the electric bike today, and you guys can have that too, because it's pretty similar to Brandon's bike, but a lot more badass. No offense, Brandon. I honest to God, I don't mean any offense by that. It's a great bike. I'm just saying, it's a little bigger, a little fast, or a lot faster, and way more pickup speed, I guess. Way more acceleration. You know, if you are coming up at some point, give me a heads up so I can like get everything together, because a lot of the stuff that I need for, like, you know, to finish this and that bike and you know, just odds and ends are just kind of scattered everywhere. For instance, the handlebars that I was talking about, they're all the way across town, out back of town, and that's like almost 20 miles out. It's not a big deal to just go there and get it. I just would rather not have to run around while you guys are here. I could have it all here, and just don't bug nobody about it, but, you know, kind of inquire about, you know, the next time potentially, that even just if they're coming up for like a day or so for no reason at all or whatever, come pick me up. We'll slide this onto the back somehow. I'll convince him to like go slow so it doesn't fall off. Unless it's CJ, and then he holds it right to the carpet. I'm joking. CJ drives like a fucking, like a hoonigan. Or not a hoonigan, what are they called? Oh, jeez. The friggin' Arabic cab drivers that... Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, but he drives weird. Fast and no confidence and angry. And then slow. And then methodical. And then carefree. Like, not even looking at the road. But I don't know if you can think of any other questions that you want or need to know. As far as paint, I'd only do the tank, maybe the fender, and get rid of that Schwinn nonsensical stuff. You know, both fenders, obviously. And risers and triple trees. And this thing's super simple to disassemble. Put it all right on the ground. Paint it piece by piece. Assemble it all back together. Brand new bike. Brake shoe, or brake pads are pretty simple and cheap, and you only need one set, so, or we can run you another one and have a double brake lever, one lever, and it has two cables coming out, and they're both one to each tire. You put 80 up front, 15 in the back, and leave a 5%. Usually you take the 5% out of the back. Yeah, because you start with the 80 and you degrade. Oh, I didn't even notice it was like the seat has writing on it too. Actually, let's get that carburetor on real quick, because I don't want to have to be 20 minutes of loading video onto YouTube. But if you are one of my regulars and you got some time and it ain't gonna ruin your day, please go down in the comments, say hi to Logan. Logan, say hi to Logan. You have my number, so you don't have to hit a comment. I'm just saying, if you have any questions, message me, not comments. Actually, put it in the comments, because there's people out here that are watching my stuff that know just as much, if not more, than I do about a lot of the things that I'm playing with or talking about and venting on. And most of the people that watch my stuff have I don't want to say a plethora of knowledge, but you know, they're pretty well knowledged in basically everything that I do. I'm preaching to the choir as far as like making my videos, which makes sense as far as view wise, because I only get like 70, maybe 80 in 2 weeks. I think there's a coyote just outside my door. Hit the beam of God through the window, make sure, you know, can't see a face sticking out of there. I got something for them. I got rid of the arrow and the bow and arrow set, and I traded it for the camper. He wanted $1,000 for it. I traded it. I took $150 for the bow and arrow, and I still get how much? 150 off of thousands, 850. Jeez, I drew a blank right there. That was embarrassing. But anyway, let me know what you think. Hit the comment section, not my messenger. There's a lot of folks that are probably gonna say hi to you. Don't feel obligated, like I said, folks. But I tell you what, this is gonna make you something that you know how you said teach me how to build stuff. This is your magic marker board, bud. You can erase and redo anything you want on this thing, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg. You'll learn a lot faster on a 2-stroke. As far as mechanics, not riding, I'm talking just sheer mechanics. You already know how to ride. Hell, you can do a decent wheelie. Yeah, that's somebody outside. We'll see real quick. The fuck was it? That was strange. There's no way. There's nothing, because that was right outside the door. Just in case it's like a cat or a dog or something. The neighbor's dog gets out every now and then, and she's severely in love with me. But anyway, that's your video. Oh, and I've tasked you to come up with your own screen name. And I'd like to throw that into the comments too once you meet him. If you want to reserve judgment for once you meet him, because, you know, a name's got to fit the face. But I'd like the comment section to kick off with some names as well. Let's get Logan's slogan. Logan's ride is going to turn into whatever nickname you guys give him, or he chooses for himself, whichever one's better. I do like Closer, but we're not going with that one. So, or that one's already in the suggestion pool. So, let's go with the suggestions. Thanks, guys. Be safe, bud. Stay in school. Drink milk. Shake babies. Bye.